Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm exhausted. I am tired, but I really want to do some freaking menu stuff with the easy UI. So I'm like, I'm not calling off today's stream. I want to do some stuff. Hey, guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I had to do tax stuff today. It was a blast. It's running around doing tax stuff. Oh, so fun. And the worst part isn't the tax stuff. It's what I learned while I was doing the tax stuff. Which is apparently, in Canada, if they see that you made over like $200 or $300 outside of Canada, basically, they will almost always ask you to verify, basically, to basically audit you. Just always. Which means that, statistically speaking, I'm almost guaranteed to have to do 2 sets of taxes and get audited every single year. Music to my ears. What kind of system is that? What the shit? Excuse me? So that's what I found out today. So that wasn't great news. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things go next year. But I think I'm done for this year, which is crazy to say in September. Because the new year is closer than the old year. But anyway, other than that, I've been looking forward to freaking doing some menu stuff. Started yesterday, and we'll continue today. It might be a shorter stream. I am genuinely tired. But we'll see. Maybe all the menuing will bring me some more energy. Who knows? Hey, Thomas, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, It's gonna be a lot of menuing and what's it called? Reading documentation. Which is crazy to say because the documentation on this is so good. So, I'm not even that upset. Distraction is good on. You know what's even better? Not having to need distraction. That's even better. Also, man, this morning I woke up and I went into I logged into my bank account, and then I had the realization today wasn't Friday. So I started this morning being excited that it's payday Friday, and then realizing that it wasn't indeed Friday and it did not indeed get paid. So my day just started horrible. Not only did I not get paid, but it's not even Friday. Did I ever do the test? No, I haven't had time. I'll try to do it over the weekend. Maybe Sunday or something. I see like I need an hour, and I just don't have time during the week. Probably Sunday is when we'll do it. So I said I will do it. I will do the test by myself. I'll probably fail it. We'll see. I bet the thing that I'm thinking is just going to ask me stuff that about things I don't know. Because I am not just a pure technical artist, but that's the section I had to select. So if it asks me anything programming related, I'm screwed. If he asks me some obscure stuff, I'm screwed. We'll find out. It is all multiple choice, apparently. So that helps. Theoretically, I have a 25% chance of getting anything correct. So, if I just pick all C's, I should be okay. To be fair, I don't know how many options are in the multiple choice. For all I know, there could be 10 options each. Go figure. I'll find out later. But anyway, shall we get into some documentation and menus and stuff? Look, Mom, I'm reading documentation. Are you proud of me yet? Is that a menu you're shooting for? I'll show you the type of menu I'm shooting for. I'll show you. Check this out. Yeah? 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 The benchmark tool too. Has save and loading as well. Like a full benchmark and everything. It has so much here. So much here. Look. Pre-alpha, October 2025. That's gonna be the new version, assuming I get this fully in by end of the month. So yeah, the options menus. We got credits. That's so much. It's just, there's so much. Speed it up. Yeah, look at that. Whee! Anyway, so that's our starting point. Now we need to learn how to use and set this all up and, you know, be happy and go from there. So we're checking out, this is the section for Introduction to the Global Config and Styling System. And then the next one is going to be actually, well, I guess this is the last one. This is the introduction, probably. And then we go by like specifics. You're struggling to trying to convert a mesh to a solid for some FEM solution. Any tips? What do you mean to a solid? What does that mean? Meshes are solid? They're not liquid? I'm not sure what you mean by that. A step file. Sorry, stepbrother, I'm not suck. I don't know what a step file is. Sorry. They're hollowed, but just have no volume. It's a matter of perspective. They have air inside, maybe? I don't know. No, but I don't know what a step file is. Sorry. No clue. Save game. Save operation allowed. If false, all save operations will be blocked. Save will only be triggerable manually from code. No, we will allow save game. We need to go back to... yeah, save. Allow saves. Hey, Al. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Load operations allowed. Yes, we want loading. If false, load operations will be blocked. Loads will be triggerable manually from code. The pause menu and main menus will also no longer display the load game buttons. You can update those two variables anytime during the gameplay by calling the function set save operations allowed or from, yeah. Cool. Operations manager init delay. The delay defines how long should the save manager wait before starting the initial loading operation when loading the level, if available. It is recommended to have a small to moderate delay in order to ensure the world and all the actors are probably loaded before doing any operation. You increase the delay if you want to ensure that all your systems are up to date. So hold on. Operation manager initial delay. So it's this. Yeah, we'll leave it as is, but that's good to know. Love the fact that the easy game UI is done in Blueprint. Yeah, that's all done in Blueprints. It's for fem. You know, I'm sorry. Out of context, it's for fem. It has a step file. Okay, just putting these connections. I think we know what kind of people made these things and what kind of content they might have consumed. Finite element method. Yeah, I'm sure they came up with that in that order. Yeah. Your game is 100% Blueprint so far. Mine too. Well, it uses a plugin that's C++, but everything I've done is 100% Blueprints. It's a Blueprint game. Main menu level. Reference or name in previous versions of your main menu level used for the back to main menu button and to quit the benchmark system. Game credits. More on how to set up the main menu are given inside the dedicated section. Okay, we will not touch that, but that's good to know. So that is this main menu level and new game level. Okay. Good. Is a numerical technique for approximating solutions to complex mathematical equations, particularly partial differential equations that describe physical phenomena in engineering and science. What's the approximation here at? Like, could I say 1? It's about 1. Rounded down to the nearest 1. Why is there's a little gap of freaking sun. It's like, look at this. Look at the sun. It's just like, no, fuck you today. No, we're gonna just gonna do this. There you go. I'm gonna hide from the sun. The one little gap that I left. Curse you. Reference to the loaded when the new game button menu. Should the player transform, location, rotation, scale be automatically saved and restored on load? Why not? We're totally reworking the entire save system, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. Capture thumbnail for saves? Yeah, we're gonna get thumbnails for saves. Well, to be fair, it's not very useful. For a roguelike, but why not? Like, you have a 3D model shaped like a bar. You can simulate force in one set and lock the other based on dimensions, material, and force. You can simulate how the bar will behave. Oh yeah, I get it. No, everything you're saying makes total sense, guys. I I know what you're talking about. To be clear. I haven't ever dealt with any of it, but I've seen stuff. Yeah. Yes, if you want screenshots. Well, I'm going to leave it on because why not? It's all everything here in this section is just on, which is good. I'm gonna leave it on, even for a roguelike. It's not really needed, but why not? Enable save files versioning. If true, save files will be associated to the current game version, which needs to have a valid value. Attempting to load them with a different game version not listed in the compatible game versions will display an alert message to the player. That's an interesting one. Probably should leave that on. Spooky. You want to find a free and easy solution to do FEAs on that, but you're struggling to convert meshes to solid? My guess is you need a... I don't know what program supports that. Check Blender. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if someone has... If Blender supports it through a plugin. I would search through that first, actually. Is that for after you update? Yes. So the idea, I guess, is if you saved, let's say, in the current version, and I update the game, I can say, hey, the save file breaks if you load it in the previous version. And in which case, it will tell you, hey, you might have issues. But I can say, no, the previous version is fine. Go ahead and use it, and it won't give you a problem. So I think this is just good to have. Yeah, it'll give me more work for like adding to the list, but I think it's fine. I can always disable it if I feel like it's always compatible. Blender doesn't like solids. CAD support is lacking. Even through plugins, like nobody has a plugin. Like that's what I mean. Like I imagine like there's a plugin for everything of Blender. I wouldn't be surprised. I would search those. If a save files versioning is enabled, you can define in here any game versions that are different but compatible with the current game version, and for which save files are loaded without any alert message. Compatible game versions. Oh, and I can just type in text here. If that is my version, then yeah. Cool. Loading screen 2.1. Ooh, loading screen hide delay. How long should the loading screen wait before hiding once a save has been fully loaded? What? Interesting. Loading screens. Image surrounding display in the background of a loading screen. Tips surrounding display in the loading screen. Leave empty to have no tips. Autosaves. If true, autosaves will be enabled for all levels that are not disallowed. Okay, I can disallow things. Do I care about autosaves? I don't think I mean, autosaves are fine. But disallowed levels for autosaves. So basically, I can put in the dungeon levels in here so it doesn't autosave inside of dungeon levels. And then we're good. We'll need to make sure that saving in general is disabled during dungeon levels. You want to say that helps with DLCs maybe? I mean, even just updates. Like even right now, like I'm constantly doing updates. I'm sure it'll help with that too. Interval in seconds between 2 autosaves. Max slots for autosaves. Disallowed levels for autosaves. Yep, all good. Slow batch size, medium batch size, and an expensive batch size. What? Each variable defines how many actors are allowed to be processed in one frame for a specific save or load operation. Slow operations are autosaves and important saves, triggers / checkpoints. Medium operations are quick saves. Expensive operations are manual saves and any load. More details are given inside the section dedicated to the save game system. Okay, we'll get to that. Good to know about everything. Photo mode. So if you want there to be a specific spot / location in the game you want the player to save at. Yeah, that makes sense. I could also just trigger a manual save then, but I guess it'll be bigger. Well, we'll find out like everything. We'll need to obviously restructure everything, so yeah, like a camp. Yeah, in my case, it's all gonna be in the hub, and then basically no saving anymore. Photo mode. Enable photo mode in game. If true photo mode system is enabled, the game can be opened by the player when allowed. If false, photo mode is fully disabled from the game. So let's see. Photo mode. I'm going to disable it. Oh, you can pause in photo mode. Max camera range. Interesting. I can say how far you can move. Do you want photo mode for this kind of game? I mean, probably not, but it's cool that you can specify a range. It is supposed to be just a top-down, so I'm going to disable it, but if I do enable it, I could specify for you not to be able to like move across the entire map and see like what it is. But yeah, I will be disabling it. I just wanted to see like the options. Game benchmark. Should the game benchmarker tool be enabled and accessible inside the options menu? Before enabling this, make sure that you have followed the instructions inside the section about the game benchmark, set it up properly. If the game benchmark tool is enabled, it should be enabled in shipping builds for players. Reference of the level or name in previous version. So we're going to turn off the benchmarking as well. For now. But again, I probably will want to set up game benchmarks at some point. There's also game credits, which it doesn't specify. Game credit contexts and gameplay. I'm sure that I can go to there later. I'll turn off game credits for now as well. Camera mode is cool, especially the replay. What replay? So now we have, right, no benchmark. We just have new game, low game, options, continue. And oh, it shows you the save. Autosave 1. If we go here, there's autosave 1. It made a save inside of my... Hold on. Demo tip D. It totally made a save inside of one of my levels. Well, hold on a second. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Delete. And I have nothing here, then it's just new game. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. So that's that. So that's the global config. There's a global styling. The global styling data asset allows you to quickly customize many visual elements across all the widgets provided with the pack. To change any of these styles, go to... You'll find the styling data asset used by default, as well as 4 other presets for demonstration. Oh. Let's try them out. That's where you can add game ticks, which I thought it was a nice feature. Yeah, that's great. So let's go here. Like, genuinely, this documentation is so good. Like, just the fact that I can do this and we'll just auto scale. Like, it's the little things, right? It's the little things. Attention to detail. Insane. Insane. Okay, easy game UI, core, global config, global styling. You'll find the data asset used by default, which is squared styling. And like, look, it even highlights you the one that it's talking about. This is the kind of screenshot stuff that when I think documentation, this is what I want. It's just so good. I have no patience to do this, but this is what I want from documentation. To change which data asset is used by the widgets, open the global config data asset. So the one that I created. I think. Inside the default section, change the data asset for the styling data asset variable. Default section. Ah, this. So, oh? So this one's like very rounded. This is very circular. Hey Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Look at that. Look at these circles and X's.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
So instead of being squared off, it's very round and bubbly. Right? If we go to the other one. Right? These are square now. Squared. Oh, that's so good. We'll check all of them out in a moment. Yes, how are you doing, Zebra? Tell us all about it. In excruciating detail, please. I would like a 2-page essay done in the next 10 minutes stating how you are doing. 5-paragraph format as normal for a 2-page essay. Do you have tomorrow off? Ah, oh, lucky you. I want tomorrow off. Well, see, what happened was always a great starter. You know what the best starter is? I'll show you the best starter. I not have this be as a Reddit thing. This is the best starter. The from SpongeBob SquarePants. If Friday's off in turn, you always work the weekend. That doesn't seem fair. So default styling is the rounded. So we have alternative styling 4. Now we'll go 4 3. Yeah, we'll go 4 3 2 1. Alternative styling 4. What do we have here? Ooh, very sharp. Look at that. All those very angled sections. Options. Look at that. Very squared here. Very square. Much wow. Right? Very square. Bam! Portuguese. You change the gamepad icons. I mean, look at this. Just change the gamepad icons. Out of all things you could change. Like, that's an option. Just how do you want the gamepad icons to look? Are we discovering possible UI overhauls that are already made? Well, that's what the Easy Game UI is for. Yeah, that's what we're doing Easy Game UI for. So let's see 3. Oh, 3 has the like only 2 of the corners angle. Look how fancy it is. Oh, look at that. I'll be honest, I don't like it here. But look how fancy this is. Fancy. You enjoy this style using in your own game recently? Well, now I can't use it because we all know that a style can never be used across multiple games. You're gonna have to customize the world out of your 3D game UI to get that look you want, or you get Easy Game UI. Look, this one is like a bluish tinted one. And it's all rounded. It has no outline on this one. It's also rounded, but no, like genuinely, that attention to detail here is just insane. If you're wondering what this is, this gives you the information for each one. By the way, if you were wondering what this is, if you're like, oh, what is hardware ray tracing lumen? It just tells you already. I know it might sound like an advertising, but it's not. It's just genuinely, I'm impressed by all of this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Instead of using 3D game UI, use Easy Game UI, which is what I'm using. Okay, let's see style 1. Okay, this is similar, just green. Because you can change the colors, of course. It's a sponsor, I wish. I mean, honestly, not this one. Is it style 4? Like, I kind of like just the square, honestly. Like, the square one seemed clean. But at the same time, not that one. Right, this one also is clean. So, either way, we'll probably make our own. So, which one do we want to start with? Do we start with zebras? Do we start with this one? Hell yeah, start with zebras. It says zebra. Open the data asset you want to use. Once open, you'll be presented with many options to control the varying styling apps. Yes, let's customize this. Let's duplicate this. This is going to be easy UI styling, I guess. Ah, look at all of this. Oh, we could customize everything. For example, oh, look at that. We just now got hot pink. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfection. Let's I like a nice orange, maybe. Background music sounds so familiar, but you can't place it. It's Magical Volume 3, West Witch Main. That looks horrible. Let's make it red. Or at least like a darker orange. I think he just looks really bad against the blue. Is the problem. I think the problem is the blue. Because spreading charisma, I imagine red has to be somewhere. Yeah. Colors. Accent colors and input prompt color. Color used to highlight some parts of the UI, such as dividers, buttons, and the dirty indicator. And color applied to prompts. So if we made this green. Oh, so the little buttons. We can choose the color of the buttons. Oh boy, tell me all about the dirty indicator bar. Change the blue then? We'll get there. We'll get there. We're going little by little. Maybe make it like a light blue. I mean, the white was fine too. Honestly, the white's probably just cleanest. Okay. Input prompts v 2.2. Color applied to all input prompts in the UI. Overlay material that can be used to stylize the input prompts. You can stylize them even more. An input prompt overlay material parameter name. My goodness. Okay. Okay. Text. color used by default for the common text, all text inside the pack. Color used when needed against backgrounds that could use the same color as the primary text color, the buttons for example. The color can be inverted by using the function switch text color on any common text widget. Uh-huh. Interesting. I'm gonna just reset this back to where it was. It's like, for now. The blue with the blue, just for now, it's fine. When we change the background color, we can work on something else. But for now, let's wait till we get there, I guess. Fonts: regular, medium, bold, black, and light. I'm sorry, black? Why is a color a font? Basically. Whatever. All the settings for fonts use the 5 presets: regular, mode, beta, black, and light. For each preset, you can select a font as well as an italic variant and control the shadow used by the font. Cool. The creator such a UI, such UX pro, even documentation is clean AF. Documentation is so good. I'm genuinely impressed. Like, it's so good. So we can change the button style. Selector arrow texture. The arrow image used on common selector button widgets can be changed. Like I can just swap it. If I don't like this arrow, I can change it to something else. Ta-da! so good. Let's go ahead and undo that. But the point is, I can. Okay, common background. Here we go. I present leaf. Yeah. The single common background styles contain a list of standard border styles used by common background widget based on which style is selected in the widget. The normal style selector is the style visible by default. An active style selector is visible. Calling function set background active on. What? Oh my goodness gracious. Rounded box. If I change this to something else, it'll just. Oh, there's the preview. So. The thing is, I don't even want to customize this that much because it just looks good as is. Like, I don't need to. I'd like to change the background texture or color. That's the only thing. Scroll box you can customize. Settings. Control the style of various settings widgets. Style used for background border settings values. When not in focus, when focus. Settings progress bar. Regroup various styling options for the settings progress bar widgets. I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. I'm just gonna can. Game credits has customization as well. Defaults is generic. Game logo. I don't really have a game logo. I can put in my own logo. Hey, Sermon, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Just remember where I have it. What's the resolution of this? We'll just pretend like it's fine. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just put that there. There you go. And I don't have a game logo. That's fine. Your keyboard stopped working? This little keyboard makes you sad? I'm sorry. Having a keyboard that doesn't work is unfortunate, for sure. You got a temp that has no number keys on the side? Oh. And the keys are like a millimeter high from the... Oh, it's like the super flat ones. That's like the Apple keyboards. Right? Like, I hate those. Like these. Like, they just don't feel, they just feel terrible. It's also a terrible picture. This. It's just... I tried them. They just don't feel good. No, thank you. Set of cursor wizard to automatically apply different states of the mouse cursor. Default gamepad keys brand. Select the default value between the 3 types of gamepad keys available. The gamepad keys brand can be modified during gameplay. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch gamepad. Wow, they freaking even have Nintendo Switch could support? I'm sorry, what? Just... I'll leave it on Xbox because that's the controller that works right now. Just... Oh my god, that's just so much. Okay. So, that's pretty much the main stuff here in the introduction. I'm not doing... I got one, basically. I got a setup. Look... Look at this. This was just getting started. Then there's this section on how to use the global tips main menu, pause, options, photo mode, save system, benchmarking, and credits. Then there's localization, modular widget system, which I think I don't have. How to use input prompt systems, so I can use them somewhere else. How to use an UI navigation system in your widgets. And then just update notes. So good. The support they built in is awesome. You're only doing PC, but it's nice to have. Yeah. The controller thing, by the way, works. I don't know if you saw it on a previous stream. If I go here, right, and I look at the back and select button down below in the bottom left, it is now back select of a controller. I'm using a controller. And look at that, right trigger, left trigger. It just works. Also, by the way, color correction just built in here. All right, here's the menu, like, right. Insane. Okay. So, get started. We have finished. We're going to go in order. We're going to go global tips. Then we're going to go main menu, pause menu, and then options menu. So we're going to go in order. I assume that's the best way of doing it. Also, just recently, they added the feature to entirely disable the save and load system on demand, globally or selectively during gameplay. Just recently, that was added, and we need that. It just works. Famous last words. Ship without testing is something's gonna break. Well, this is why we test. That's why we test and we make and we improve and we continue working. You know, all good stuff. I was looking at widgets from the pack. In the detail window, you can type easy in the search bar to always quickly see the options provided by the pack. The search does not reset when clicking to another widget, so it's really useful when trying to set up various widgets quickly. Yep. Okay, so everything's under easy. Great. In the widget designer tab, which by the way is a thing, under the palette window, you can find all the widgets provided by the pack and under their associated category. Several common widgets provided by the pack use a named slot, common background, common scroll box. This type of slot only accepts one child. Make sure to add a container widget as child if you want multiple children. So this the named slot, vertical box, which yeah. All normal. Styling local overrides. Some of the widgets have a local styling override options. If you tick the checkbox, the global styling won't be used anymore for the specified widget. Yep, that's fine. Opening pause menu with escape key. By default, to open the pause menu, the key is bound to escape, so you'll need to launch the game in standalone mode to see the menu. However, you can also go to your editor preference to search for stop and rebind the input associated with stop simulation to shift escape, for example, which will allow you like genuinely the documentation on this thing. I didn't know about this. I mean, I've never, like, I knew like it's probably possible to do, but it just includes like, here it is. Rebind it if you want. Play world, here it is. Yeah, I can press escape just fine, and now I can press shift escape. Might change to controller escape though. Excuse me? Oh, control escape opens my taskbar. Okay, never mind. Shift escape it is. Do I want to? I'm thinking like more often than not, maybe I don't want this. I'm gonna leave it back to the default now, thinking about it a little more, just because I will forget and it will be cause more trouble down the line than it's worth. But fantastic to know. Okay. Main menu setup. Here we go. For the main menu to work, some systems must be added to your level. If you want an example setup, check out the demo main level. Yep. To set up the main menu, start by creating a new level, either duplicating any level you already have or creating a new one. I will just go ahead and just go recent levels, main menu. So for reference, this is our current main menu. And these are our current options. So we're getting a little bit of an upgrade once we transition fully over, as you can see. Slight upgrade. We'll go from here. Also, additional, what is this? If you used to have static background image instead of a 3D world as the background in your main menu, open easy main menu widget. And then I just put it. Yes, I want a static image. I don't want a 3D world. We'll get there. We'll get there now. Yes. Core widgets.
Pausing for ads.
Never mind. Ads. Love the way they break everything down for integration into your own project. Seriously, it's so good. I'm so impressed. And I'm not the one. I mean, those of you who have watched me, especially for a while, probably know that I'm not one to just be like, yeah, amazing, and just, you know, sing the praises of anything. I don't usually do that. Usually it's like, it's okay. But this is just genuine. When I find something that's genuinely like amazing, like, hell yeah. You're doing full 3D for mine, but kind of have to, in order to make it work well with the look of the game. What do you mean by full 3D? Because the menu that this comes with is 3D. What I mean is, if I play here, and I go here, it literally it's a camera in the world. It's a 3D menu. In an actual world, it just moves it. So, just a heads up. If you meant like that kind of menu where it moves, you know, cameras around, you can have that here. Okay. So, We're at a new level. This level should be as light as possible in order to load quickly on game launch. If you want a 3D world to be displayed in your main menu, then remove all objects on the level and leave it blank. Oh, if you don't want, I can read. In your project setting, make sure set up the maps modes. Which should be already set up. Yep. Yours is going to be more customized for your game. Castles and knights and horses instead of a static background image. Yeah, well, that's what I showed you. That's what I showed you. It's just a 3D environment, so you can customize however you want. But of course, you need to load, basically a loading screen. So keep that in mind. You also need to reference this level inside your global config data asset in the settings main menu level. So here, main menu level. This allowed levels for autosaves. L. Main menu. Checks out. Okay. Once your level is ready and referenced, go to the Easy Game UI /core/widgets. Look for BB Easy main menu controller and place it anywhere in the level. Yeah. Also, up a level blueprint. And disable this. Yep. So again, it needs to go to. Okay, it just shows you a picture. If you can't read, it just shows you a picture. Easy Game UI core widgets. This guy. I see there's an option for the camera to do a fly around and the menu environment instead of snapping to specific locations. I think it's just something like that. Oh, I see. If you want like a fly around, yeah, just keep in mind that you have to load all that. So you might need a loading screen for your main menu, basically. So be slightly careful of how much stuff you put in there. You now need to place at least one camera in the world. Well, see, I don't want to do the camera stuff, so if you don't want a 3D world, place the camera anywhere. Oh, okay, so you need a camera still. Okay. What happened to the regular camera? Cine camera actor. Camera actor, there it is. I mean, it doesn't matter, but less is probably fine. Then click on the Easy Main Menu Controller you placed earlier and check out the following configuration instructions based on your pack version. That's it. That's all the options. That's all I need to check out. Let's see it. target camera bindings. Probably need to add that. I'll move myself. You guys can see. Okay. Add new item to the map and reference one of the cameras for each item. For each camera, you can then specify which button of the main menu will trigger the viewport to switch to the specified camera. In this example, the first 3 buttons will trigger the first camera. You can also specify the duration of the transition switching to the camera. You change the reference of the map that will be loaded by default when the player clicks on the play/new game from the global config. Yep. New game level. So let's set that up as well. So this will be the hub. And then this, if you wish to have a static background image instead of a 3D world as the background of your main menu, open the Easy Widget main Easy Game UI core widgets. Yeah, that's right here. Easy main menu widget. This one. Oh, look at it. Oh, you can customize it. So good, so good. In the hierarchy panel /tab, look for background image object and click on it. Background image. Oh, I need to move this out of the way. Then inside the details panel, look for easy config section. And here you can add a background image and tweak any settings for your background. You can obviously combine this with a 3D world background drop if you want to overlay an image in front of the 3D world. Interesting. Display background image, yes. Can I just grab for now? I mean, grab the splash screen, but I don't want this. I don't want the splash screen. What I want is. Do I still have it? I want that. Okay. So I plug it in. I don't see it immediately. Add the background image and tweak any settings for your background. So I guess, do I need to hit compile? No? Okay, first of all, game mode override. Game mode. No? Okay, hold on. I need to level blueprint. Why am I getting the HUD and everything? Access done trying to read property config data assets in BP Easy Game Easy game HUD C. Remove all gameplay input mapping contexts. Okay, this is just the keys problem. Okay. It's probably fine for now, but hold on. Something's wrong. It's because I need to do... I need a new game mode. I need a game mode just for like the main menu, basically. Do we? Yeah, it'd probably be the easiest way. So... So let's get out of here. And then I think it's under project setup. No. Game instance and HUD. This is the game instance stuff. Oh, engine, yeah, this is fine. What I need to do is here, the HUD class. So I need a new game mode. Game mode base, probably. Because I can't override here, right? I don't think we can override. So I'm going to plug this in here. And then we need to update this stuff. So the HUD class. Oh, BP Easy Game HUD. Instead of my HUD, it's just Easy Game HUD. Okay, but we don't see the image. Okay, so that fixes that problem. Good. Why don't we see the image? Image size. Sure. Tiling. No. Not this. Why you know C? Why we know C? The alpha was at 0. It makes sense if the alpha is at 0 that you wouldn't see it. Yeah! Look at that! Yay! It works! Okay. That's pretty good. I missed the clicking sound, and we'll probably get that back. Like, on hover. I definitely want the click, 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 click. I felt that was a good sound. We'll get that back. But let's go back to the main menu setup. Okay. So that was it, though, right? I mean, the main menu is done. If we want to customize it, we can. We can just move things around here if we want to, even. Like up and down. I might want to just kill this. Just not have it there at all. I feel like that's fine. I feel like without it is better. Although, once it's actually the logo of the thing, I guess it's fine. It's fine. Once it's actually the logo, it'll make more sense. It'll work. But we have a main menu. Okay. That seems good. Okay, so next. Pause menu. If you're using the provided player controller, everything is already ready. By default, you can open the pause menu with the following inputs in the game. Oh, but if you're not using the provided player controller, then those instructions to set up the pause menu. Yeah, I'm using my own, I'm pretty sure, for the mapping context. So, I open pause menu. Get HUD. And open pause menu message. What is this? What is this? What is this icon? Have you guys ever seen one like this? With the message? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's go. Pause menu. Look at all this stuff that I had to set up for the pause menu. Oh, it's because it's opened the deck builder. Ooh. Okay, we'll need to rebind that to something else. The pause isn't the pause. Okay. Okay, let's change that. The pause is not the pause. So we'll change the pause to be deck builder collection. There you go. That should work. And now if we load in and I press tab or select, yeah, that's that. I might need to rebind then, because yeah, pausing, that is the better button for pausing. So okay, let's think about this. Wait. Where is... Wait, where... This is the attack. Is that... Am I blind? What happened to... Oh, there's the deck builder collection. Yeah, I am blind. The answer is yeah. I am blind. So... What button do we want it to be? Probably on the D-pad. So down and up. Up opens the card unlocks screen. Well, while in the main menu, we could do like left. Left. And then we'll make a new one. Pause menu. Why did you open all this? Oh, hold on. What the escape? Well, the escape is not. There's no such thing as like a main menu, go to main menu and go to pause menu, right? There's just, when you're in the game, there's just the pause menu. So realistically, I don't need to have a start and a select button. I just use one of them. So, you know what? I will move this back to select, special left, and then this pause will just be we'll use our escape. I think that'll be fine. Let's double check what is happening on escape. I have an escape menu. That's all I do. So let's do... It's not going to be a thing anymore. So we're going to do a pause menu. Get HUD or what? HUD? Why can I? Get HUD. Oh, okay, so here I need to do... We'll see if I need to do player controller. Open pause menu message. Oh, even here, even for his setup, it goes off started, not triggered. It's funny. Yep, no, I want to close you. There you go. So what is this checkbox? Resets inputs on close. Yeah. Hey Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Maybe a rough day, but we're surely going to have a smooth time making blueprints. Hell yeah. Oh, so I do need to do get player controller. Yeah. Oh, I need to. I guess I could have tested it on the controller front. What do we have photo mode here? Photo mode shouldn't be here. Yeah, and it pauses the game. Good. What's going on? Access not trying to read property config data assets. HUD keys. Oh, the key stuff. We're not there yet. I'm ignoring that error. We're not at that point yet. You're doing a game jab? Nice. You're actually doing something for the jab. Maybe you should abandon it after all the theme is abandoned.
Pausing for ads.
The theme is abandoned. Sad your work got in the way. Oh, like you haven't had time to actually do it. Good. So you've done the theme very well. You've abandoned it. Is that what you're saying? You know what's immediately a game that I just thought of with just with you saying abandoned? A baby gets abandoned on the side of a road. You play as the baby. It's now either a survival game or a demonic revenge game. You're welcome. Already morbid? Perfect. Yeah, instant win for following the theme. Yeah. So I think we can just probably just mark this one as you. Pause menu. Your idea for the jam was effectively abandoned worlds. That doesn't seem like a small scale thing at all. What the hell are you doing with abandoned worlds? Actually, wait, that seems like... I mean, hold on a second. What was the thing called? Oh, here, hold on. Forgot the name. Found it. Yeah, I don't know why you're making a game about abandoned worlds. That seems very much has already been made. There's already a game about empty worlds that have been abandoned and no one has ever lived there. Sorry, it took me a little while. I forgot what the game was called. Which might be bigger of a burn than the actual problem of the game. Vistas of abandoned tech has been set and forgotten. Oh, that sounds cool. Different themes of abandoned. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a small thing, for sure. You've heard the 2 players that play it? You think there's that many? I'm curious. Okay, there's more than 2. I know, there's... 45, 85. Here. Hey, look, they had a little bump here. Because I think it was over the weekend. Yeah. 56%. Anyway. Oh, inverted 2.1, you'll also see the additional reset inputs on close on the function. If true, the input mode will be set to game only, and the mouse hidden when the pause menu is closed, back to gameplay. If false, the input will remain game and UI with the cursor visible. Oh, cool. We're good. Legit a walking sim you're making? There's like no game mechanics whatsoever? Because it is a walking around type of game where you just experience it rather than play it. So, I guess it depends on the person making it. That could either be more or less time consuming than putting in like a few game mechanics. All right, it's just a matter of how fast are you at... Do you have the assets, first of all? And then then can you like put them around? If you don't have the assets, that could be a very long thing. Like that could be the more difficult thing of making just a walking sim. But if you don't have assets, then making something with more mechanics could be better because you can make, boxes seem fun. So I think it's just a matter of that. Just walking around. Yeah. But what I'm saying is if you don't have assets to make the environment with, it might be more challenging to make the environments you want instead of making a few game mechanics in that short amount of time. You're simultaneously learning 3D modeling? Good luck. You made the ass. Oh, if you made them, then you're good. Things went wrong when the players prefer your demo over the full game release, all because the developers took a different road when moving forward the full game? Wait. Did it have a demo at some point that was different? I haven't heard about this, Thomas. If you wish to add any logic, the pause menu is open or closed. You can do so when the provided event pause menu closed. I'll set this up. Also, Gaguts would like to let everyone know he is a beast. Hear him roar. I might have embellished it a little bit, but... Oh, okay, speaking in general. Yeah, all good, all good. I was like, if they made a demo for it, I'll be like, roar. We always knew he was a beast. He for sure smells Kappa. Oh, he can only do closed? Well, I guess, yeah, it makes sense because open will just trigger here. This is not going to be connected. I just wanted to have this here in case I do need it for later. So, you know, might as well. Part of you wants to continue making the shopkeeper game now that you learn 3D modeling a lot more now. For fuck's sake, brain, make up your mind. So this is why I'm saying that solo deving is, I guess it depends on the person. And like you're struggling to find something to stick to. Basically, and me, I'm like, I'm so happy I get to move around. So we're like, you get lost in there, and I'm like excited about that, but the results the same. Okay, we got. Oh, here's a code for these notes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, can I just, once again, can I just say how insanely good this documentation is? It has freaking, here's the code for the nodes. To just copy paste it. I think someone messaged you guys. You should check it out, the Discord notification, by the way. So just click copy here. There's a copy button here. If I wanted to just paste it in. Look how insane this documentation is. It's so good. It's genuinely so good. Let's use this. Someone put in the comments for that short that I made about this. Like, are you sponsored? I'm like, no. I just really like the product because it's genuinely. This is insane. Like the amount of time this must have taken by itself. Props, man. Props. So your predicament. Either you work on the game jam for the next week or so, or farm Forma and Warframe in the Plague Star event that lasting during those next 2 weeks. The game jam ends in 8 days. Okay, well, here's the question you need to ask yourself. Why are you doing the game jam? Or why do you want to do the game jam? If it's for a good reason and you understand why, then you do the game jam. Give Warframe presently open for context. I think you've made your choice already. Your friend convinced you to join, so you don't really care about the game jam, so. Right? I mean, I think that answers your own question, right? And the theme actually fits the one game you want to make it. I think game jams, I mean, my game right started as a game jam game. Game jam games, for me, I don't want to execute here. I just wanted to have it as reference. What are you complaining about? Can I just tell it to shut up? It's not used. I just want a reference. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Refresh notes. It's the warning would never go away because it's complaining about the execution's not connected. But I just wanted to have it there for reference. It's fine. It's fine. What? Options menu. Key binding. Oh shit. Oh shit. Key binding. That's not that long. That's honestly not that long. What? The key rebinding system uses an enhanced input system offered as default in Unreal 5.1 Plus, as the old system has been deprecated. If you're still using legacy inputs, what is wrong with you? You really should update to the new system. You can check out Unreal's documentation how to get started with that, which, by the way, is a link. Did you fix the controls for the controller? Yes. Yes. Had to think for a moment. Once done, you should have an input mapping context with all your inputs. Like, yep. You now need to set up the settings for all the rebindable keys with the following instructions, based on your engine. Okay, we're doing the right one, not the left one. Left one is doo-doo caca, and the right one is happiness and joy. No hitches happened. Oh, hitches happened, but we got through it. Settings behavior should be set to override settings if the key need to be rebindable. Ignore settings if not. Aha. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one at a time. Override settings. Probably this one. Name must be a fully unique name to describe the key. This name has no real importance for you, but it must be unique. Fair enough. Dash keyboard. Yeah. Display name. The name you wish to display to the player. You can reuse the name You can reuse the same text as other keys for this one. Only one keyboard/mouse and one gamepad key can share the same name to be displayed together. Good. Okay. How am I freaking bookmarking things accidentally? How's that happening? I'm seriously, there's either a hotkey that I don't know about that I'm pressing, or things just get bookmarked automatically somehow nowadays. How do I get these bookmarks? It's not the first time it's happened. So what we can do for display name is dash. A good name. Display category. If choosing to sort by key category inside the global config, this will be the category under which the key will be displayed. You can ignore any setting that I did not mention. It's such a great thing to say. Dash. So this is going to be movement. And we'll do the same thing here. Dash controller. Dash. Accidental drag onto bookmark? No. That'll be a lot of accidental drags. That'll be too many accidental drags. Okay. If you didn't do it before, you now need to configure the mapping context inside the global config for them to show up inside the menu. Yep, we got to set that up. Hold on. Do I need to do it here? Key by mapping context. Yes. Action. Key by mapping context. The list of mapping contexts that contain the inputs that should be rebindable by the player in the options menu. More details on how to set up these input mapping contexts are given in the section dedicated to options menu. Isn't this the options menu? Define how the bindings will be grouped inside the options menu. Group by mapping contexts will group all the key points under a category defined in the previous variable. This. Group by input category will group all the key points based on the display category defined inside the input context, regardless of its original mapping context. The key conflict management will only handle keys within the same mapping context. So I think what I want to do is input category. Fingers crossed everything works? Yeah. Is it just me or does the Fab website take forever to load? Let's see. Fab. Go. Loaded. You. Just you. Sorry. If we'll try to rebind a key, you see an error like the following. It means you're trying to rebind a key that is already used by another input action that is not set as rebindable. If you encounter this error, well, it should not. You don't have a potentially conflicting input. Then try to delete the temporary folders in project and restart it. If you encounter this issue, if you still encounter this issue, please contact me so I can help you sort this out. What a bro. Hold on, let's try this. New game. Okay, dash. Okay. Then we go here, options, controls, G, back, continue. Shift no longer works. G now works. Hey, look at that, rebinding works. Oh my god, we got rebinding. And then go back here, and then we can just press this button, and it'll just reset it back to default. Here's the reset button. It works. It really works. Time to break it. Don't worry. I already see errors, but let's finish setting up the all the keys now. Okay. Ooh, I wonder how the movement's gonna work. Because obviously I have WASD. We'll find out. So we'll just do these. This is a W. Isn't basically a unique name, but I mean, like, where do you put the rebinding of the controller, I guess? Because the controller is just set to left thumbstick, basically. 2D axis. Like, it is all 4 directions, but on a keyboard and mouse, it's 4 separate, right? That's what I mean. Display name. Do I do move up, move left? Put them all under movement. Oh, this is not up. This is right. Because it's not in order, right? Look at the names. Move up and then move down. Wait. What happened to... Why did the name here go away? What? What happened to the... Am I crazy? What happened to these? What happened there? I didn't even notice what had happened. I don't think you're meant to rebind certain controls on controller. True. Check dash. Good call. Dash is fine. Dash is fine. Dash is fine. So in this scenario, that was a good check. Right, we have... I'd like to reorder this. Can I? Does this work? Is it this simple? Oh my god, it is that simple. It just takes the order of the input. Okay. So if I want them above the dash, then I just move them above the dash. I should do up, down, left, right, though. Up, down, left, right. Sanity restored. Oh, please. There's nothing. I'm not sane. I'm not sane. Crazy? Okay. Pause. Pause, keyboard. Pause. What category would be, I guess, menu? Menus? Options? I don't know what category that is. Menu? Yeah, okay. You say menu, I go menu.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Movement menu. This really is an easy UI. Keybind system. It really is. And I should preface this. This is all 100% blueprints. So if I want to, I could go in and look at everything and try to break down how everything is set up. But this is 100% no C++, which is very on brand for me, which is perfect. So I'm very pleased with that. No, it's not free, but it was 45% off. So it was like, what, 35 bucks or something? In the end? It's worth it even for the full price, I think. It's genuinely so good that I think it's even worth it at the full price. Yeah, I definitely got my money's worth. For sure. Because keep in mind, this also has benchmarking, photo mode, and so much else. Okay, so this one is... Okay, what do we call this one? So this is the button that you press to either open your card collection in when you're in a dungeon. You can see the card collections you've collected in that run, or if you're in the hub, you'll open up your deck builder. Just call it deck builder / collection, I guess. Cards. Game menu. It's not really the game menu. It is a deck builder. or just deck. Deck / collection we can do. Or just open deck / collection we can do. I'll put this under menu as well. For category game menu, there's not enough. I think there's not going to be enough game menu versus menu. So for now, I'm going to put it under menu and we can reorganize. As we've learned, it's very simple to do. Okay, what about interact? Also, hold on, let me just check something. Should be override settings if the key is rebindable and ignore settings if not. So let me go back to move. And the controller one should be on ignore settings. What do we set key binds at? Or interact and all that? What's the category for interact? Gameplay? I guess? We can just call it gameplay? For the category? General control. I feel like general controls you feel like would be also for main menu, for menus and everything else. Now I'm gonna call it gameplay. Yeah, we can always change it. Just because it will be only done in the game. And maybe the button will be used somewhere else later. Ooh, I wonder how that works. We'll find out. A player map? Did I not? What? I put something in here. This was filled in. What? Okay, what's the problem? What did it reset? What did it reset? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're on ignore settings. It's all fine. It's all fine. Where's the problem? Why is it complaining? Can't wait to get back to working on the game menu. You're still working on the game mechanics, then praying the import into your actual game maps properly? Test. Test, test, test. Oh, now it's fine. I cleared the errors, and now it's... It's looking nice. It realized the error of its ways. It really has. It just works, remember? I mean, it is just working. Override settings. This is active item. So to use active item. So we'll just do item. Keyboard. This is going to be active, or I guess just use active item. Display category. Gameplay. It works until we change something. So the moral of the story is don't change anything. Right? Stop changing things. It's like, why are you hitting yourself? Right? If you keep changing things and things keep breaking, you're fairly hitting yourself. The more I'm putting these in, the more I'm kind of happy with the gameplay category. Your game is now called Easy Game UI. Yep, no worries. It will be fine. It will be fine. Like, so you hit save and everything is fine. This one's interesting. I technically don't have a rebind for... I should have hotkeys for keyboard here too. I have it on screen, but I should have it also as a keybind. So, for opening the card unlock screen, I mean, I don't know. Make it just T for now. And opening, well, R. And then we can make boss portal F. It's too far away. Like, it's not comfortable to press, so I want to get it a little closer. I'm thinking about your dainty fingers, okay? I'm considerate. Seeing this UI makes you feel happy learning the notes from Unreal's UI Material Lab? Nice. Do it. Do it all. Learn it. Display name. Card. Unlock. Thank you, autosave. I saw that. Yeah, Thomas, have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Think about when the main menu would be opening us. This isn't the main menu. This is in-game. This is you playing. You're already using WASD. That's what I'm thinking about, where your fingers are in WASD, so I don't want to move it too far where it's uncomfortable to press. By default. This opens the card unlock screen. Just open card unlock. Yes, for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then we have the portal. So, override. And override. Yeah. Boss portal. Keyboard. Boss portal. Controller. So spawn boss portal. And then gameplay. Okay. Okay, we probably want to move the menu stuff lower, below gameplay. It should be movement, gameplay, menu, probably. Yeah, let's do that. So you go lower. Thank you for doing that. Okay. Now we have gameplay and then menu. Pause. Perfect. So the next thing I want to see is what happens, because we have other controls. So, for example, we also have this, like IMC attack. So if I add IMC attack here and range attack, group by input category, we'll see if how this works, because combat might end up going below these, below the like menu and stuff. Okay. So let's try this. Override. This is going to be attack. We're gonna have multiple attack. Left mouse. This is going to be light attack. Category combat. Light attack. Combat. Then we have heavy attack here. And we'll see where this puts it. Heavy attack. Heavy attack. Combat. Combat. Okay. Let's find out. Moving gameplay menu, and there's combat. Like, if I want to have combat before, like, after movement, for example, I probably can't. What happens if I mean, I could probably, like, put one first, then the other. What if I instead do group by mapping context? Yeah, then it just puts it all together, which we don't want either. That's not better. That's worse. Okay, so we do want to do by input category, and I guess just combat will be what it is. How's it going to work for this? Find out. We're about to put the same keybinds on both. So this, it might not be very happy right now. Left attack. No, attack left ranged. Keyboard. I'm just gonna copy this. Okay, why did it get reset here? What happened here? Display name. Light attack. Combat. Let's see what happens right now with this. We got another light attack. Okay. Not ideal. So I can do melee. I guess we'll just call them melee and ranged. Melee light attack. Melee heavy attack. Alright, we'll do that, and then we'll do ranged. It's not ideal. And if I ever put it all together under one input action, I guess it will fix some problems, but they're configured slightly differently. This gives me motivation to put them all under one, though. For later. No, wrong one. Okay, so this is going to be ranged heavy attack. And still under combat. Thankfully, the categories do work together. Okay, so let's take a look. That's looking pretty good. I'm not thrilled about this, but that gives me motivation to actually go and rework this later on. Yeah, you cannot rebind WASD for controller. I would love if they just showed the icon, but there's just no. Could I do like controller up, left, down, right? Probably not, no. I might ask in the Discord of the person who made this if it's a possible thing. Maybe they would know. But we got rebindable keys. That is pretty nice. On everything. So already we can go into the game. Which we'll need to figure out why the pause menu has photo mode. Doesn't let me move very much. It lets me do this, which I definitely don't want. I cannot move my camera. It's not letting me. I can't zoom. I can hide this UI, but I can't hide the menus UI. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I don't want this. Where is? Pause gave her photo mode. Yeah. But did I just turn off photo mode? Not pause. Photo. Enable photo in. Oh, pause game. Oh. No, this is different. If true, game will be paused when entering photo mode. This is different. Hold on. How do I turn off? Not you. Okay, so I need to. Find out how to turn off photo mode in the pause menu. It seems like it is not pausing. Could we? Okay, where's the pause menu? Any info about it here? No. No, there's not. Okay. Can we find it? Core. It's called BPI EGUI HUD entry. BPI. No, yeah, EGUI HUD. Hey Daryl, welcome in. How's it going? You're doing well. Menus make your day worse, not better. I mean, check out this menu. This menu makes my day better. We just set up full rebindable keys with ease. And man, it's good. I got a new pause menu here as well. I need to figure out why I have photo mode. I don't want photo mode. I need to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. What is this error? I guess I try to read property config data asset in BP asset game HUD node keys. Remove all gameplay input key context function. Gonna take a screenshot of that.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
To ask the dev later. You got that same one from Fab, but you're dreading implementing it? Usually built from scratch, so hoping it saves you time. Oh, that entire setup that I did with the keybinds, the documentation is so good. Like, just genuinely, it's set up so well. I'm so impressed. The documentation is amazing. Genuinely. So you can just search photo. Pause. To disable the photo mode, there's actually a built-in system that's linked to various systems of the photo mode. Photo mode, you can allow or disallow the photo mode to be opened and visible inside the game menu, but you can't indeed change them manually, calling the following function. The controller get HUD set can spawn photo mode. Okay. I'll try that out. It's great to search. You got after watching my stream showcasing it? Dude, it's so good. Like, genuinely, it's... I'm still gushing about it. So from here, for the pause menu, I just need to do set can spawn photo mode to false. And now, if we're in here, why is it, no, it's still here? Why is it still here? Yeah, we got a little bit of a bug. Also, what is all this? Access not trying to read real property. Execute, spawn BP, EP photo mode controller, open photo mode. Well, I haven't configured photo mode, so I guess all that. I've set it to be false, like in the main menu, it's off. Here it's off. I don't have photo mode. Well, I guess I wouldn't have photo mode here. It doesn't seem like it's working, actually. Because I wouldn't have it there anyway. It might be a bug. I might have found a bug. Because people from November saying that it works. So I might just find a bug. So I'll need to report that. We can maybe this probably won't work. No. No, that is. Oh, I mean options. Jump me. Does this use a sync for loading screens? I think it's a time thing. No, still there. Photo mode just refuses to go away. This keys thing, I don't understand. So, couple of errors. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I could just probably just nuke this thing, but things are using it, so no. Don't want to do that. So what we're finding is this global config. Can I somehow get... Let's see. Can we figure something out? Can show can spawn photo mode from the HUD. Can spawn photo mode. It's probably because I'm overwriting. I'm using my own custom HUD, and I've just added theirs on top. Probably. Something there probably went wrong. Or different. Is my guess. Hello, the wind. Put you in the game? If only I could. So my parent is the right one. Can I just change it here then? Pause. No, not pause. Photo. Can spawn photo mode. Turn that off. Ta-da! It's an option that I found. No more photo mode. This is still a problem though. Ba, ba, ba. Execute Ubergraph BP Easy Game HUD. Let me let me just screenshot this real quick. And then I click it. What is this? Execute Ubergraph. That doesn't help me. Here. Remove all inputs. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Because I told it that it shouldn't be using display game version of menus. It's fine. I'll need to find out. I'll need to ask, probably. Nothing more rewarding than problem solving? Yeah. It always feels great. Access done from keys. Well, it's because I'm not using it. Yeah, so this add input mapping on keep. Maybe it needs something by default here. You know what I can do? Maybe IMC action, add that in. And then on my player, I'm gonna try disabling it on the player then. Okay, this is all fine. Okay, it's not fine. No errors, but hold on. Oh, I need to add. I need to check that on. It's kind of important to check that on. Cannot move. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just not do that, and let's go ahead and just plug that back in. Yeah. No, no errors. Okay, hold on. Options, controls, new game. Okay. We're fine. Nope. I tried. I'll reach out and ask. How customizable is the options menu in terms of font? Insanely customizable. Insanely. You could change your fonts, you can change your colors, you can change your icons, you can do whatever you want. In terms of the look, pretty much, it's insane how customizable it is. Love it. Me too. I mean, I genuinely like the look, so I want to just change some colors around and things like that. But like, here's one thing you'll notice already, like compared to the default. Mine have these like angled or like rounded corners, but only here. And that's one of the like options that it provides. You can see like it has the rounded only on like opposite angles, which is awesome. Yeah, you could do a lot of customizations. You could do like full circles, real squares. You could do like slightly. Like you could, yeah, real good, real good. I think that's going to be a good stopping point for today, though. I'm tired. I'm gonna get some rest. Oh, I can't get some rest because I need to edit tomorrow's short. Fuck. I haven't done that yet. Oh, you could, yeah, Leo. You could add textures and materials to override the look of things. Yes, that was an option, Leo. I don't know if you're joking, but that's actually a thing that it gives options for. It's insane. So as those pre-builds don't auto-wrap text when you change the font, I found? I wouldn't know. I haven't gone that deep into it. I have no idea if it auto-scales or what. Have not gotten to that point yet. You know, we'll test at some point. But, you know, I'll be back tomorrow for some more menuing. This has been great. I'm gonna ask about those errors, and or I'm gonna search probably for those errors and see if I can find something. And if I do, then you know, yay. Otherwise, you know, I'll post and ask. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had fun, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your night. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.